Stop pretending this was some rogue predator who slipped through cracks. Cracks don't produce private jets. Sovereign-level access, royalty, billionaires, senators, Nobel laureates, hedge fund kings, intelligence-adjacent scientists, and repeat invitations after conviction. That's not a crack. That's architecture. You don't get that kind of vertical access unless you're useful. Not charming, useful. And useful to who? To people who live above consequence. Let's talk about the part that never makes clean sense. He had no clear public fund. No transparent long-term audited performance matching the myth. No formal Wall Street empire with infrastructure that explains the mythology of brilliant financier. Yet he handled billions. Billions. You're telling me the most paranoid, risk-averse billionaires on Earth just handed their money to a former teacher because vibes? No. Money at that level moves for leverage. And leverage doesn't just mean blackmail. It means information. It means introductions. It means proximity to power structures that ordinary people never even see. You don't get re-invited to elite rooms after a sex crime conviction because people didn't know. These people know everything. Background checks are religion in those circles. And yet, he wasn't socially exiled. He was reabsorbed. That's not ignorance. That's insulation. And then when the files drop, we get chaos instead of clarity. Redactions, random names without context, investigative photo arrays misinterpreted, documents that generate headlines but don't map structure. It's like the public is handed puzzle pieces from 10 different boxes and told, see? Nothing to see. That's not transparency. That's narrative management. And the how did he get rich question? That's the central nerve. Because if you solve that, you solve motive. If he wasn't running a traditional hedge fund empire, if his wealth didn't follow standard financial architecture, then what was the product? Because money that large always corresponds to a service. Always. And here's the uncomfortable part. This wasn't just about exploitation. It was about access. You don't need to scream conspiracy to see that powerful people continued interacting with him long after they knew who he was. That's not fringe behavior. That's elite normalization. And when you zoom out, you see something worse than one monster. You see a protection gradient. At the bottom of society, mistakes destroy you. At the top, proximity gets regretted. Deals are misunderstood. Friendships are overstated. Financial relationships are complex. And settlements happen without admissions. No dramatic trials. No cascading indictments. No clean systemic reckoning. Just controlled fallout. You know what that feels like to the public? Containment. Like the system absorbed a toxin, neutralized the visible part, and preserved the organism.